Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Christian Yelich leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Out towards left center. Perdomo sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Ty France.
And Boog, he's hitting under 250 against left-handed pitchers this season, so this is going to be a tough matchup for him to be productive in. And, some guys just don't see the ball well from certain arm slots. Hit the one in the middle, right, if you're seeing more than one baseball. But that appears to be the case for him right now. Certainly something he really wants to change. He needs to change.
2-1.
One down, base is empty. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Christian Yelich. Left-hand hitter waits. Bats in there, and a count 1-2.
Well, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And that gives him the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So 2 down. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. In the air, center field. Thomas gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Michael King.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The Padres leading by a run here in the second game of the series. And they'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slur.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the second inning here in the desert. Back here at Chase Field, new inning getting started. Now it's the rookie DH, Sung-Hyun Song. Here's a 1-1. Swings 3 down.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at-bat.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Thomas gets under it. Out number 2. At the plate, Ty France. Two outs. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short. Gathers and throws to first. And that'll do it. Padres down in order. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. Kicks and deals. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Arenado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him. And that is that. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, and all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. That one way inside. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Ripped to third. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And now it's Christian Yelich. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Carroll makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 1-0 lead. As we go to the last of the third, and the batter now, Gabriel Moreno. The 1-1. That one way inside. Wouldn't chase that time. And he deals. Up the middle. Tatis handles that chance. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. And a pitch. And another ball. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's a strike.
2-2.
Next offering way off the plate.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still behind. Back here in the desert, here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. And here it comes. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one missed.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Carroll moves towards it. He's got it. 1 down.
The batter now. Second base.
Yeah, the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. In the air, right field. Carroll puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next is the Padres.
2 outs, base is empty. Sung-Hyun Song, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And that's in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the count filled up 3-2. And that's a base hit into left field. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a good eye there.
3-1.
Song off of first with 2 away. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. There's a swing and a miss.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that is that. Padres lead 1, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ketel Marte. Swings through that one for strike 2. Not even close there. And the count is even 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-hander kick steals. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
1 down, base is empty. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Bounced out to short. Tatis handles that chance. Whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Chase Field, and now the first baseman, Ty France. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. This one smoked out to left. And he can't make the play. Takes it in for the out. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. The pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Carroll snags it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. The 3-1 is on the way. Merrill, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Kicks and deals. That one drilled left field. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track. One left for San Diego, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Peyton Smith. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Alec Thomas now. Left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Now the left field, Lourdes.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. In the air to left down the line. And he can't make the play. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Gurriel.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. On the ground, handled by Machado. The throw to second is offline.
2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for it.
First and second, 2 down. Now here is Jordan Lawler. That's in there, and that is strike 2. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes
we're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Merrill Kelly.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. Falling behind 2-1.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goes down looking. And now it's Manny Machado. His home and away splits there. Moving in the bullpen, Paul Sewald up and loosening in the pen. Thompson also throwing. The 1-2. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one high in the air to left center. Thomas running hard to get it. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away. Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. And a ball evens the count. And it skips into dirt. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that one pulled foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two outs. And another ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He will score and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Right side, hard hit. Smith steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Padres with a run-scoring double, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slide.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. I'll tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's a 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your day.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. See you later. He rocketed that one out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the first baseman, Pavin Smith. Left-hand batter waits. Up the middle. Tatis to first. And that's an out.
The center fielder, number 5. Alex.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Bounced up the middle. Cronenworth throws on to first. Inning over. D-backs at a pair on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Leading off, Ty France. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to third. Jump throw. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So digging in, Freddie Fermin. And the right-hander deals. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
3-2 now. Out there to center. Thomas gets under it. Drops into the glove. 2 away now.
The center fielder.
New pitcher now, A.J. Puck.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So the batting order turns over. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Struck him out looking. Padres go down quietly, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Gurriel.
The left fielder, Lourdes.
And the righty deals. And that one in the air center field. And he makes the catch. One away.
The catcher, number 14.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Stepping in, Geraldo Perdomo. And the pitch. That one the other way. Machado throws to first in time. 3rd out. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Padres. Ready to begin the 8th. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now here is Christian Yelich. Whips it to Smith. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Manny Machado.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Substitution being made at first, and pinch running for the Padres. Jay Bowen. 2 outs, runner at first. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. In there at the knees. And a count 1-2.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Stays alive. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres leave one. They trail it 3-2. Now into the ball game on defense, Jay Bowen. He's the new 3rd baseman.
Number 38.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, number 52.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, Jordan Lawler. And now the lefty. This to 3rd, Bowen. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Ketel Marte. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 straight.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throw into third. Marte around second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
So one gone with a runner at third. Corbin Carroll digs in now. Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So one out with 2 aboard. Now it's going to be Nolan Arenado.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. And here's the first baseman, Peyton Smith. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Justin Martinez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
The 1-1. That clips the corner. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Now the throw to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And now, Gavin Sheets. Close but called a ball. 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Last chance for the Padres. Ty France, the next up for the Padres. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres. Will Wagner looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Just missed. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
There's the strike. The Padres down to their final strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And now, Freddie Fermin. Got the back going too soon at strike 2.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2-2.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. 2 outs. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Two now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take the first 2 games of this series.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Mm-hmm. 1.